Hi, I'm Mikey Dredd, and this is Bowling Science. Bowling centers reopened today in my home state of Virginia, and I'm excited to get back on the lanes full time and bring you a new series that I call The Switch. Over the next 30 days, I will document my journey in becoming a two-handed bowler full time. Today, I have my friend Eric Boyd here with me at Century Lanes in Hampton, Virginia, and we're going to work out for the first time in months. Be sure to subscribe and tune in every day, as we will be bringing you an episode every day of this journey. Now, I brought my short pin results from Radical Bowling Technologies. With about a 4,000 surface, this thing should get down the lane and create angularity without overhooking. And it looks like I'm going to have to get a little further left. But after analyzing the footage that we showed in the last couple episodes of my two-handed bowling, which was from a few weeks ago at Pinboy's, I realized a few things about my two-handed game. Now, my footwork hasn't changed much since I converted from one-handed to two-handed. I take long, slow first and second steps and use the third and fourth steps to accelerate through to the slide. I feel that I accelerate my third and fourth steps quick enough to not need to use the hop step, as I'm already very comfortable with my foot speed and timing in this manner from one-handed bowling for over 20 years. Eric, who we'll see some more shots from later, is a hop step two-handed bowler. With my foot speed and foot timing unchanged, I noticed one thing. The swing of the two-handed game is much shorter in arc length and radius than the swing of a traditional one-handed approach, especially with my long arms. What does that mean? Well, if you look at the swing as a pendulum, that means that the period of the pendulum is going to be much shorter as a two-handed bowler, meaning that the ball will take less time to swing from the top of the backswing down through to the bottom at the release point. As many of you probably noticed in the previous two-handed videos, the ball came off my hand a little early and tended to come down slamming kind of hard into the approach. I wasn't delivering the ball into the lane as smoothly as I'd like, and I believe my timing was the culprit. As a one-handed bowler, I would start the ball in my second step after I got my body started in the first step, and that allowed me to finish with proper timing at the line. But as a two-handed bowler, that's not going to work with my foot speed. So what I decided to do was to start the swing later, at the end of the second step, in between the second and third step, as late as I could. I had varied success with this today, but it did keep the ball on my hand longer and get me at a more in-time position at the foul line. Today's release was much smoother into the lane than what I saw 2 weeks ago, and was a great improvement on our road to becoming a great two-handed bowler. This smoother delivery also made it easier to create ball speed, as I didn't lose as much momentum from the ball as it hit the lane. This delivery also allowed me to overcome some of the accuracy issues that I had. All the shots you're seeing are consecutive over the course of about 2 games from our practice session here today. I will be drilling a plastic ball soon for shooting spares, but today I used a 14-pound urethane hammer that I found laying around in my garage. Let's see how this last shot looks. Eric's a good friend and fellow two-hander, and also bowls on the same UBA team as me, The Risen. Him and I today discussed working on staying down at the line and keeping that trail leg on the ground, as that'll give him a more stable finish. And after getting his body into a little bit more relaxed position, it became easier for him to achieve that. Let's see how his shots look as he started to apply those principles. It was hard to work on too much coaching on this first day back, but we had a blast regardless. It was much more stable there. Let's see what happens when he gets the right ball in his hands. Oh, that was pretty good. That's his short pin ball. I want to thank Eric Boyd and everyone at Century for their hospitality today. I had a blast coming back to bowling, and I can't wait to go throw some games at some other local centers too. including my home center at Pinboy's. Appreciate everybody's time today, and if you want to check out more, visit the Patreon link on the screen. That's a great way to support the channel, and appreciate everybody who's shown their support so far. We'll be coming at you every day over the next 30 days with episodes of The Switch, so be sure to subscribe, tell your friends, and join me on my journey to two-handed bowling.